Hi guys, as promised, I'm here doing a video about the Kipper Mastercards method, the counting method. Call it what you want. It's about using some of the cards of the Kipper deck to create a spread, a reading, which is every time different. And this spread is especially good for having, getting a general idea about where the querent is and what's going on in her or his life, or about a specific situation and what's going around it. Now, for the purpose of this video, I'm going to use my WAB Kipper. It's a Kipper deck I created, and you can find it on my Etsy shop. You can also have a reading with me if you want, and if you also like, you can buy the deck. It's very inexpensive. It's a printable deck. You can print it like I did with my copies. It's a deck based on the artwork of William Adolphe Bouguereau. I think that's how you pronounce it. And I just love his artwork. His paintings are beautiful, and I used some of his paintings. That's the artist for my Kipper. Now, what are the master cards? There are 11 master cards, and these are the main male, number 1, number 2, the main female. What happens when one of these cards comes out? Then you take another card and put it below. I will show you an example later on. So it's number 1, the main male, number 2, main female, and you can see how gorgeous his art is. That's why I made a deck. Number 3, marriage. Number 4, courtship. Number 11, sudden wealth. Thoughts, number 16, his thoughts in many decks. The grave or death, number 19. The house, and I loved it because that's a kitchen, there's a hearth, so that's the house. A Vesta-like, Hestia-like card. Number 25, high honor. Number 26, great fortune. And number 28, expectation. And what you do, let's put these cards back into the deck. Let's just roughly put them together. After you have shuffled your deck, I'm doing this with one hand, so please bear with me. What you do is you count 3 cards at the time, 1, 2, 3. You take them up like this and turn them over. If this card is one of the master cards, then you put it out. If not, you move on. 1, 2, 3. Let's have Brittany sing 1, 2, 3. I have a really bad voice, so you don't want me to sing. And that's what you do. Here we have number 26, the great fortune. So we put this out, and then because this is a master card, we take the next card too. If this is a master card, we put the next card again below it. So until we come to a place where there's no master card. And you do this until the cards are finished, until your deck has finished, and then you take the deck again as it is. Very important not to shuffle it again. And then you, sorry about that, finger, and then you do it again, 3 cards for a second time, the whole deck. And if any more master cards come in the first position, you do it again. You take them out along with the cards following. You do this with the deck twice. And then you have your reading. I'm gonna go there where I have another copy of my deck, of course. And I have a reading that is ready. So in this reading we have the main female, which came out, and the next card was decision, card number 23. This is not a master card, so we stop here. The next card that came out was thoughts, number 16, and number 27 below it, unexpected income. The next card that came out was the grave, and number 19. When the number 19 comes out, you don't take any more cards below it. You don't take the next cards. That's a stop card. So that's there. You stop it there and you go on with your deck. Here we have another thing. We had the courtship card, number 4, then followed the marriage card, which is another master card, and then we took the other card out. The next card, which is changed, like number 9, which is not a master card. So you see, here we have only these 2 cards, because after the master card there was a non-master card. But here we have 3 cards, because after the master card there was another master card, and then there was a non-master card. This may have been 3 or 4 or 5 cards, in a row. This depends. So every reading you do with this method is different, and you don't know how what the spread is going to be, what the layout is going to be. And here we have our cards. After we have shuffled the deck, we've taken 2 times, after we have gone through 2 times through the whole deck, taking 3 cards out at a time. And if the first card, let's do this here, by taking this out, the first card is a master card, you put it out and you put again below it the next card. And if this card is a master card too, you put the next card too, until there are no master cards. With exception number 19, when this card comes out, you just put it out and put it there. That's a stop card. And now to the reading itself, how you read with this spread. So this is for a woman. So we have her here. She is here, the main female, and she's thinking she needs to make a decision. And it is quite unexpected. It's about something good that's bothering her. She didn't expect this to happen, but she has to make a decision. That's one theme. And there's a stop. That's one theme, because there's a stop card. And here we have another theme, but in this reading, we get, in a way, explained this part too. She is expecting a courtship and a marriage, which is going to bring change, with a wealthy man, with someone she knows, with a friend. And he's coming to her life, into her house, and she is dreaming about having a relationship with him and maybe getting married. So this is maybe what she needs to make a decision about, if she really wants to be with this guy. Or if we have the client with us, we can talk, or maybe there are 2 themes. But generally, that's how you read the cards. You read the cards that are in the same column, but as always, you can also take into account, especially here, we can see that we have the expectation card, and the girl here is looking to the courtship card. So you can use directions too, as always in Kipper. And that's how you do this reading. It's very informative. I love doing this reading. I love when people ask me on my Etsy shop to do this reading. And I am in love with my deck. Of course, I did it. But I'm in love with this guy's here. He's on the back of the cards. His art. I think it's amazing. It's gorgeous. So, yeah, that's how I do. That's how it is done. Actually, it's not how I do it, but how it is done. The MasterCard, the Kipper MasterCard method. I hope I explained it quite well. It's kind of difficult to explain because the layout is going to be different every time. If you have any questions, please ask. I'm here to answer your questions. And if you want a reading with me, you can find me on my Etsy shop. It's Sunny Sunday by Chris. And if you want to have this printable deck, you can find it there too. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care, everyone, and talk to you soon. Bye-bye.